Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I hope you all doing good. And in this video, we're gonna talk about how to use the backlink SEO tool. It's currently on lifetime deal, and I saw some on Facebook group people talking about is it good, is it not good. So I went ahead and bought it. Just want to test it out for myself. And initial impression, it's okay, So I did some testing earlier. Matter of fact, I recorded a video earlier with 27 minutes long, and my mic did not record a thing. It did not record an audio, so that sucks. I'm re-recording this video now, so that means I have double the experience of using this tool, basically. But what I want to really talk about is that before we dive into the deal, I mean, the whole mechanics of how the tool works, I wanted to share some things. So one is software is called backlinkseo.com. When I think about backlinks or SEO, I just right off my mind when I just hear backlink, maybe I'm an SEO person. That's why backlink basically means like something to do with backlinks. Okay, what are we gonna do with backlink? It kind of excites me, right? But when I come to their page, their homepage, I see a lot of things. First is when I look at their homepage, it clearly does not make any sense of this text right here, to be honest, if you ask me. Like, if I go right here, like, make smarter backlink decisions, I don't really know what does that mean. Like, what do you mean make smarter backlink decisions? This is very weird. Then it's a technical backlink platform. I'm not sure what is a technical backlink platform. You want simple. You don't want technical. You want simple backlink platform, right? You don't want to like complicate. Technical doesn't sound easy, I mean, to a person like me who does SEO, that's fine. But a normal person who's just started doing SEO or started trying to use a tool, you don't want to scare them away with the technical. I mean, this is not a geek tool. So I personally feel like that this is a very wrong wording. Just top right off the bat, they need to change that wording to something. Another thing is, I saw in Facebook groups people saying like, is this comparable to Ahrefs or SEMrush? Is this any good? Can we use this for like, this backlink monitoring, or can I use it for backlinks? Can I see how many backlinks I have? All these questions. And this tool does not, once you're trying to stand out from other SEO tools, Ahrefs and SEMrush, they're huge companies, in SEO industry, and as the majority stakeholders in SEO, thing. If you want to stand out from them, make your tool something, say something different. Like, don't just say the same things that people are talking about, like backlinks and all these things. If it's a different tool, say something about it, right? Why it's different. I come here, I see this. I personally, the first suggestion is move the picture to the right hand side or left hand side and text on the right or left. Have some more text here. Give the people context of what this tool does before scrolling down. I scroll down, I do see outreach, which I personally see that this tool is good for outreach only. After my initial testing that the video recorded earlier, I kind of figured that this tool is only good for outreach at the moment. Detect, all this stuff is just, I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, this is just like, pretty data to you. The data is already available to you through Google Search Console or Analytics. It's just like, it basically makes it pretty, makes it easy to read, which is great, right? Which is awesome. So that's why you don't want to call it technical. You want to make it say like simple backlink platform, like, very easy backlink platform or something. Use different words. Again, I don't want to go over all that, but that's just two things I wanted to mention right off the homepage above the fold. Something to think about for the team, and if somebody else can give them feedback, that'll be great too. Another thing I noticed is when I was buying this lifetime deal, if I click on this get lifetime deal button, I was going for the starter plan, and I clicked on it, and it opened. I'm gonna click on it right now actually, and it auto selects the business plan. I clicked on the other plan, the $149 plan, and it auto selects the business plan. So what I did was like, let me just go back. Can I go back? Yes. So what I did, I clicked on this buy lifetime deal, and I did not paid any attention to any of the other stuff. What I did, I just put my email, put my zip code, and boom, 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 card number. I was about to press to get the software, right? Then I noticed, oh, it's $279 plan. I don't want that. So it will be really nice if it was just the option selected, the one I clicked on. I mean, I know it's kind of, I would call it shady, to be honest, But again, it's probably not their fault. Maybe it's like, the software that they're using, that they're, have the some kind of thing. Maybe they can tick preferred option. I would not recommend it. I would actually, to me, it comes off as like you're trying to trick me, and I think it's really bad, like business decision, because they might, who knows, I don't know how many they sold, but I'm guessing at least one person out of all this, like whatever they're gonna sell in the next like 5, 10, 20 days, whatever days, one person is gonna definitely say that I did not buy that plan, or I bought an agency plan, but it shows $279 plan. I can bet on that because this is very sneaky. um, so that's that. And then another thing, let's just cut this now. Let's talk about the tool now. So once you buy the deal, this is the screen that you're presented with. Is this screen. It says add a domain, and it has two tabs, domain and campaign, and then some other tabs that go along your account. So let me show you my account. This is my account. Like I said, I did some testing earlier because I messed up. My audio was not recording. So let's put a domain. For the domain, I am gonna go with their domain VerifyB, since that is the tool is made by the same people who also made VerifyB. So I'm gonna just run their domain. So this is href. This is I'm sure everybody knows about it, but if you don't know, it's one of the famous SEO tools. I'm not gonna compare it with this tool because it's not comparable. But again, I just opened this tool to get some data, right? So href is one of the best backlink tools, right, for SEO. I mean, it does other things too, but I just use it for mostly backlink reasons, right, at the moment. And I use other SEO tools too. So it's telling me it has 271 referring domain, 136 backlinks. So we're going to run their tool, which is their own website. I'm going to press proceed, and then let's see what it shows. It's telling me, hey, do you want find backlinks using our backlink crawler? And they say it's a beta version. So clearly, it's up and coming tool. That's fine. I understand that. No problem. Yes, I want to do that. Then it's saying, do I want to connect my search console and analytics? I don't have access to the website that I put in. If I did, I will do that. So I'm going to press skip there. Insert links in upload file. I don't want to insert. I mean, I can export these links right here and then upload them there, but I don't want to do that. So I'm going to press proceed. And this is something I want to mention to the team. I press proceed as telling me I need to give this box some entry. It's a required box. It would be really nice to just say no, I don't want to add any backlinks, or next, or skip. Actually, skip will be a better option, right? So now I have to press this X button, and then I'm going to see the next option, right? So now it's saying, would you like to start the crawling process? I'm like, yes, please do that. So the crawling has started, and it is basically, this is the crawl progress right here. And these are the backlinks that are from the crawl, I think maybe earlier that I did or something. It's just picked up somehow. Maybe just automatically with the 30%, it showed me, I mean, not 30%, like, 1%, it showed me all those backlinks. So I'm not really sure about that, right? So we're gonna come back to this crawl, but we're gonna check out this whole left sidebar quickly. So domains are your domains, whatever domains you're gonna add. It's a nice dashboard, I like it. It'd be really nice if this box right here, which contains the domain data, will stand out. It will stand out, more from this other light background, because it kind of like blends in, So it's very hard to see if there were like a couple domains. It would be hard to see where the other domain breaks. I mean, not really hard to see, but I'm just saying it'd be better, right? Other thing is, the software also gives you Moz data and Majestic data, which I never use. I never use Moz. I never use Majestic. The only time I use Moz when I'm trying to buy expired domains, but that's the only thing, right? I just don't. I don't know. Everybody has a preference. I personally do not use Moz or Majestic. So to me, this data is useless. Again, for someone else, this could be goldmine, right? So that's just wanted to mention that they have that data. Great. Now it's telling me last crawl is NA, which is running. Another thing they have is this, website checker, right? If your website is down or no. If you ask me, I think this is a useless thing for me. I don't want to know if my website is up or down. I already know. I mean, I open my websites pretty much on fairly daily basis. If you do SEO, I'm sure you do the same thing, right? You check your backlinks, you check other things and all the things. If you have an agency like me or some other people or whatever, they have people who check all these things. I mean, it's just there, standard. You use third-party tools. So if you're an SEO tool and you're doing this, I don't know. I don't know what's the point. Don't try to add features that does not belong there. I know maybe it's an easy thing to incorporate, but I would not add this. If I own this tool, I would not add this website. I don't care if it's green or yellow or whatever. Don't tell me that. It's okay. There are other plugins and a lot of other plugins. Mostly people have WordPress websites, and people usually have this covered monitoring, so you don't have to worry about it. But again, it's nice to have it, but I personally think it's just extra thing that the software does, which they don't need to do actually. It doesn't belong here. Then that's fine. So that's great, right? Now, if you have like 10 domains, you can search for projects and you can add a new project from here. I think, which is again, if I press this new project, it's just telling me to add a domain. I'm not gonna do that right now, but I will show you different domains. Now, another thing is I deleted some of my, I only have one domain, but it's still counting for something I saw earlier. Or the campaign. Let's quickly go to campaign and I come back here. So I don't have any campaigns here. I deleted those campaigns, but it still says I used 3 out of 5 for some reason. I don't know why. Let's go back to domains again. So this is the thing. It seems like the crawl is done. I see some data here now. Last crawl 88. Let's click on the crawl now. Crawl found 69 backlinks and I pressed OK. 7 referring domains. Okay, great. They found these 7 domains. I'm gonna click overview again. I mean, compared to this data right here, this is clearly off. It's way off. It's not just like missing by 10% or 20% or 30%. This is missing by like 90%. So just to give you an idea, I would not depend on this tool for any of the backlink stuff to do this, right? Where you say where your backlinks are coming from and all that stuff, because their crawler is in progress. It's in beta. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get out of beta or even to be usable. I would say like it could take a year. I don't know. It could take 5 months, 10 months. I am guessing it's definitely going to take more than a year, because it's not easy thing to master. Even though it takes resources, and it's not just easy. Even Google has a limit on crawling, right? Because Google crawls like gazillions of websites a day. Even they have a crawling quota. They stop, like this is done. So I'm not sure what is their deal, but it's gonna take a while, right? So you don't want to depend on their data for the backlink stuff right here. This is just my opinion. Again, everything in this video is my opinion. So I'm gonna share my honest opinion. So that's what I'm telling, and then you can go ahead and make your own decision, right? Now let's talk about this menu right here on the left hand side, a sidebar. So we have domains, we saw that. Overview is what we're seeing right now. Analytics is basically your Google Analytics data. If you had it connected, it will show you in a pretty way. It will show you all the backlinks and stuff. Seems like, right? So that's great. So it's like analytics and Search Console kind of combined here together. So that's kind of nice, I guess. Anchor is your anchor text that's coming from the backlinks. So they have mostly email company, so it's VerifyB. That's the anchor text main one. Like I said, this is not correct, but still, we're just gonna go by whatever's there, right? Do follow links, that's nice. There's one button, nice UI here. Do follow, no follow, it kind of separates them out. That's really nice. No follow, same thing, and we can export them. One thing I would like to mention is if there was nothing found, one thing I'm noticing is there are 2 colors, right? This box gets cut off, and there's 2 different colors here for the background. It'd be nice to have just one background color. Second thing is that if there's nothing found, they should say something. Hey, we didn't find anything. So that way the person knows that, okay, great, they didn't find anything. Right now, a person seems like, what's happening here? I don't really know. Did it load? Did it not load? I can see then, it's done because there's 2 different colors. And I saw that on the domain overview too. If I click on this right here, I can see the same thing right here, different color, right? As long as, if I add other domain, then of course this color will move down. But again, I just want to mention that it'd be really nice to see that there was nothing found. Same thing for any of the other things on this left hand side. If they didn't find anything, just tell us, hey, we didn't find anything, right? That'd be really nice. Sponsored is probably your sponsored links, if you have any. Lost links is the links that you lost. I'm not sure what's the time frame. It's showing you 60 days or 30 days or whatever days. Since I don't have the data, I cannot test this. I know HF shows whatever, but you can, like, depending on their crawl budget or whatever, I'm not sure how long they're gonna show that, like how fast you can go back. Redirect is probably the redirects that are happening on the backlinks. Let's say you have I'm just guessing this is what it is, right? That let's say there was a website on Forbes, the domain expired, this company bought it, and they did a 301 redirect, and this will probably just show redirects links there. One thing I would like to mention again is again on the UI thing, or maybe a better user experience, is that it'd be really nice to have little tool tips on these things so we know what it says rather than going to help page or support page trying to find those things. It'd be really nice to see a tool tip, like on big tools you see, or like if I see like this eye right here, I hover over this, it tells me what they say, like what is backlinks, what does this box do, that kind of stuff. So it'd be nice to have this tooltip option on this left hand side to see what we're seeing. What does this basically mean? I have no clue what is domain data. I have no clue about that. Referring domains, I get that. I have 7 referring domain, but I had no idea what this domain type means. It'd be nice if they say like education domain or some category of the domain, but I'm not sure what does it mean. 111 probably means 111 backlink, and then 0.7% is probably the percentage of the backlinks that's coming to this website, right? But it'd be nice to see something on top of these two boxes, like what did it do? I'm gonna export for fun. Click export, it did export, so that's great. Now top pages is probably the top linked pages to your website. So right now their homepage is linked the most. It has 6 referring domains according to the data they pulled up. So that's great, right? That's good to know. And I can click on and see that data, and I can just go back here, collapse it, or just cut it from here, right? So that's nice. And I'm able to see anchor text here too, and I can go check out the website. So that's kind of nice. It's very neat. Landing pages, I don't know what this is since I don't have the data. I'm guessing this is kind of like the top pages. Landing pages probably where the page that's linked, where the customer is landing from the third-party website to your website. So I think that's what probably means like landing page. Keyword, I am guessing that these are the keywords on your website through that link. So if you have that link, like what kind of keywords it bring you? Like what kind of keyword your website rank for that link, I'm guessing, right? But if not, then it could be the keyword that your website ranks for. So search coverage, I'm guessing, is all Search Console stuff. If you have your Search Console connected, you will see that data. Let's move on to a different domain. I have this one domain, which is very up and coming, website. It's new website basically. That's what I mean to say. So WP change. It has only 18 referring domains, 102 backlinks. So I'm gonna run that data here, and I'm gonna find that domain. Let's remove HTTPS for whatever reason. Actually, let's remove that, and then we proceed. It's telling me the same thing. Yes, please do that. We're gonna skip this, we're gonna X this, and we're gonna do the crawl. So right now it's crawling. I'm gonna go back to domains now. As you can see, the other color has moved down like this here, and now it's loading. It's a last crawl NA. It's doing its magic, and it's gonna pull up something hopefully. So Moz DA, nothing. Website is not any good or whatever. There's no data for this website. I'm not sure how long the website's been around. January, I don't know, few months it seems like that. I'm guessing at least 6-7 months, right? We are in August, so I'm guessing 6-7 months it's been around. There's no data for that from the Moz, so that sucks. And Moz doesn't have any data for this. Let's click on it again to see. I don't see any progress here for their thing, and it seems like it's done. It didn't find anything here on this domain. New links is if I want to add my links, run the progress again. I don't think it's crawling this website. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they have reached some kind of limit. I don't know what the reason is. Maybe it's a new website. I don't really know. So again, it's just in beta, so just proceed with caution. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for this domain tab right here. My initial thought is like, again, if you're buying this tool right now because of the domain tab, your backlink stuff, even for monitoring and stuff, I didn't try to monitor any links so far. Maybe in the future I will try that. But since it kind of turned me off already that this is not putting right data, so I don't wanna monitor my links through here. That's who I am. But again, it's just everybody has a different opinion. So for this domain tab, if I were to buy this tool on the basis of domain tab, I will not buy it personally. Now let's talk about the campaign, which is the strong side of this tool, right? SEO outreach tools are expensive. I mean, you're talking about Respond now, $100 a month, BuzzStream, $100, $200. It goes up all the way to their tools that goes up like $3,000 a month for backlink outreach. So that's an expensive field right here, and we're getting a lifetime deal here. So I want to mention something. When I was making a video earlier, I was recording a video earlier. I ran into some problems. It didn't find people. It was not like pulling up the data. There was some spider error, HTTPS error. Again, it's beta. I'm gonna do again with different websites and see if I can not run into a problem this time, right? So let's do a new campaign. Before we do new campaign, actually let's talk about campaigns, templates, and sequence and contact. Campaign is your campaign. If you're running any campaign, it will show up under here. Templates are email templates, and you can go and edit each one of these by clicking on this edit button. And these are all the variables available to you. So you can just, go crazy on these if you want to do that. I would just suggest you stick to their, default and maybe change a thing or two. Then sequence is basically email sequence, right? Like if you send an email, someone is not replying, send them an email after a couple days or 5 days or whatever, right? Like 1 day or whatever, right? Whatever works for you, do that. So that's the email sequence. Contact is all these contacts that you find from these campaigns. It puts them here so that way you can reach out to them again. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to, I have this article right here, which is, Canva best infographics. It's 40 of the best infographics that inspire you. So I'm gonna just trying to find some other infographic website that I can link to. So we're gonna do a new campaign here. And this is the campaign name. So I'm gonna just call it Canva test, right? And then we're gonna say, find the resource pages. And then this is my example post right here. As you can see right here, access denied to your link. I'm not sure why. It could be that the website is not crawlable. Maybe Canva had said hey, we don't allow any bots. That's fine. It could be because of that. No problem. That's a very possible reason. Or it could be that the tool is in beta. I don't know. I'm not 403 basically mean temporary. So I'm guessing that this is the Canva said no. Hey, you cannot pull some data from our website, right? So maybe the robot.txt says that something. I don't know. I mean, just I didn't type in right. Yeah, they have all kinds of disallowed bullshit here. So maybe just because of that, right? So let's not worry about it. Let's find some other thing. Backlinko. I'm gonna go for backlinko blog. And I'm gonna check out this write post here. So we're gonna go back to new campaign. This time we're gonna just not change the name. We're gonna keep it as is. We try to find resource pages, and this is our link right here. Write a blog post. So I'm gonna just I found the stuff. We're able to crawl it. So it's telling me this is the campaign name. This is the title of the page, which is this thing right here at the top. And then this is post site is backlink. It did not find anything else. Maybe it never finds that. I tried it 3-4 times on another website. Maybe it's just, I don't know why these boxes are there. Maybe it's to put the data manually, but it'd be nice if we can just pull up the keywords that this post ranks for. And of course, category, which I'm sure he has given it some kind of category somewhere. Well, I didn't see any. So that's fine. But some of the blog posts I ran earlier, they did have category, but I did not pick up the category. Author name, again, I'm sure there's an author name, Brian Dean, probably written somewhere here at the end of this post. Well, maybe not. But I was thinking it will pull up since it's a very popular website, right? Anyway, not a problem. And then again, it's the same tool opportunity. What we're trying to do, right? So all time, I selected all time. And I said, I'm going to say right now, I'm going to say let's do blog post and then, I don't know, blog post resources, right? So I think that will do the job. Resources. Yeah, that's good. So it's loading. It's going to find the website that's going to mention blog post resources. I don't know what that's their inside algorithm, that what does it find? Is it doing, it has to have those 3 words in it, or I don't know how does it work. So I see blog post right here. I found all these things, blogging tools and all that. I'm gonna select a few of them just for the hell of this tutorial. Okay, great. And then we're gonna say analyze the links. Now it's gonna try to find the emails for these people. So I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 links, all this, and click on this link, and I can go to this link. I can browse the page, this page right here, buffer. So I don't want to do that. I'm gonna try to find the email. So they give you 3 options: Hunter, Snob, and one more lead. Hunter, of course, if you have the paid API, paid plan, please put that in. I think they do have a free plan. I'm not sure if they give you API for that. Snob, a lot of people have the lifetime deal for that. If not, if you have a paid plan, please go ahead and put that in. This is their tool. Seems like that. I saw their tutorial video. They did say that this is their tool. Or maybe I'm not gonna call this is their tool. I think I heard something like that this tool is in development, but I think it's by them. So they're working on this tool. Their database is getting bigger and bigger. They said that in the future, since this is free, it comes free with the lifetime deal, so this is great. But again, I will rely on a Hunter or Snob, right? So this is a tool in progress. One more lead. Hopefully it's by them. Let's press get contact. It didn't find any contacts for these. At least I was expecting it will find it for Buffer, because it's a very famous website. But I didn't find anything. So now let's select all the tools. Maybe we get some luck from all this, right? Analyze links. Okay, great. Now we have like 24 pages, and hopefully that this website will find something. No contact found. No problem. Let's find a different post. Let's find something from Neil Patel blog, right? Neil Patel blog post. Great. And we're looking for go for this one. Blockbuster post, how to do this great stuff. Awesome. So we're gonna have to do a new campaign. Now I'm gonna name this. We're gonna find the same resource pages. We're gonna click right here, and we're gonna go blog post resources. Find results, and hopefully we'll find the same results that we found earlier. Well, actually, that's really bad. I did the same post. I shouldn't have done this, because we'll probably find those same 24 results. Yes. So let's do top post. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Top post resources, and let's see if it finds anything else. Press enter, and it's finding. Another thing I want to say is when it shows the results, it'd be nice to see total results found for the query. Right now I'm not able to see how many it found, so it'd be nice to see it right here somewhere, like we found 44 results or whatever, right? So we found 24. I hope it's not the same. It doesn't seem like it's the same. I'm gonna select them all for the sake of this tutorial, and then great. Now we have all these. I'm hoping it will find Neil Patel, right? Because Neil Patel is a famous dude. I'm sure everybody knows his email. Then Buffer, it didn't find it last time, so let's see. Raylan Tan is famous, so let's see. Let's see what it is. Pro Blogger is very famous too. Other websites are pretty famous, so let's see if we can find something. There's one more lead tool. Get contact, please do the magic. One more lead. Okay, so it did the magic. It found Neil Patel. Great. It found other people too. So what we're gonna do now is basically we found this, and we can edit the data, to whatever way we want, and then we can also change the email if you already know the email, and then you can put in their Twitter, LinkedIn profile. I don't know, for whatever reason, but it's just there. I think this is just for your CRM here for the contacts. And then export to CSV. Last time I clicked on it, it was a 404. So let's try to do it again. It's actually A404. So I think it's just a coding error probably. So this is not, I thought it was broken, but it seems like that's broken permanently until they fix it. So that's something that team needs to look into that. I'm sure it's an easy fix. So once we have all these tools, right? all these emails, right? Now we need to set the sequence. So what kind of email we're gonna send? We're gonna just go with right here the collaboration request, like some kind of say like, hey, I found this thing and would love to work on you, something, whatever. Like you can choose whatever, right? Like depending on the backlink you're trying to make, you can go all these. You can even read all these emails. If you click on it, you'll be able to read the email here. So I'm just gonna go with the collaboration one, and then we have one email, then wait 3 days and request 2. But if I want to change this sequence, I'll click on this edit thing right here, and I can set this whole sequence right here, right? I can say send email, the first email, and then wait whatever days. I can change it to whatever days right here, and even hours and minutes, which I will suggest you now go for. So just days and weeks, like stick to that. So right now, another says send email if they did not open. If they did not, after 1 day, if they did not do anything, send them another email for whatever day, right? This is the second email right here, right? So we can keep on adding this to the sequence. So that's kind of nice, you can either get blocked by that person or they give you backlink, right? So that's that, but don't do that. I think don't send too many sequences. Fine. If they're not responding, just leave it after 3-4 emails. Now, basically, we were at email sequences. Where did I go? Let's go to campaign. Then I clicked somewhere else. Neil Patel, that was a post, right? Found the email. Great, yeah. So now we're gonna set the sequence collaboration request, and over here, this is the first email, and this icon basically tells you how to edit the email, but you can just click on this pencil right here, and you can go ahead and edit whatever. So I'm gonna just bold this just for this tutorial. Save email. So now I have changed the email template, and now I can see right here that this has been changed. If I want to change the second one, I click on this request 2, and it tells me I can change this. Boom, save, and it brings me back to that. It brings me back to email template. That's a little weird. So no problem. I think it changed it for the whole, all the other for the future. Basically, change it for the future. But I think if we want to change it for this template only, for this campaign only, we have to just select this option right here. Let me see. Second option. Okay, there you go. So you select. You cannot actually click on this button right here. It's not working, but you have to just select on the whole text, and it will select that. You have to click on the whole text. Now I can just edit this to whatever. So I'm gonna bold this. Great, and then save. As you can see right here, that it's gonna take me back to the same page. Now we have this whole email list. Basically, now the only thing is that we need to just launch the campaign. And you can always, this is the best step, and the most important step. Always send a testing email. That way you test your template, making sure that all the variables that you put in, they're showing up right? I get emails all day that just say, hey, test name. It's just terrible, right? When people do not test their email templates, and it's very unprofessional. So you don't want to do that, and that clearly gives away the thing if you're mass emailing to people, right? So, and another thing is, this is for Neil Patel, right? And then you can click on all these other email and change separate things right here for all the other, to make it more personalized. So all those emails, you can just click on them. One bad part again is if you click in the front of this thing right here, the select the thing, the select, the circle, it's not working. You have to select on the text. So it's just like a UI thing. They will probably fix it. Another thing is that this button right here, stop on scene. That basically means I think I personally have not sent any campaign. I just want to be clear on that. I did not test this tool in reality yet on this campaign site. But I think what this does is stop on scene is basically like, if someone saw your email and they did not respond, just stop. Do not send the email sequence. That basically means someone saw it, right? And this is turned on by default. So you can just turn it off if you want to do that. Another cool feature is the SMTPs. You can use any of them. A lot of people have free SendGrid credits, so you can just use that too. You can use, I think this tool can also be used for cold outreach. And then last step is save and launch. I'm not gonna save and launch. I'm just gonna save the campaign. So right now this campaign is saved, it's showing up under my campaigns, and I can just go ahead and whenever I'm ready, just send that in, right? Other buttons are basically, this thing right here that they have, this onboarding thing. And then, of course, the chat, and then some things right here, the details, and log out. So, I mean, this is pretty fairly simple tool. I would not call it complicated. Again, the final verdict for this tool is, for right now, as of right now, I'm not talking about futures and stuff. I mean, it's a pretty good team. They have a very established business right here, Verify B. So I hope that they will maintain this tool. I trust the founders to actually maintain the tool. They've been pushing, this tool. They've been developing this tool. So that's great. I like that. So I hope they keep on developing it, and they listen to the customer feedback. Now, the final verdict for this is, if you're buying this tool on the basis of something to do with backlinks, do not buy it. If you're buying this basis on the backlink outreach, then I would definitely suggest that you buy this tool specifically, especially it's on lifetime deal right now. Again, I mentioned that these tools are expensive. Backlink outreach tools are expensive. I mean, I use them. We use them every day in every agency, and trust me, they're expensive. So if you can get a lifetime deal on a tool that actually works, I'm gonna actually test this stuff right here in the next coming days, just to see. There are a few other tools right now that are free. Postaga is one. But those are free and they can become paid like whenever, and then we lose access, right? So for, like I say, if you're getting a paid access for a one-time price, definitely go for it, as long as it does the things that want you to do, that the thing you expect the tool it to do and is doing the thing. I am only expecting things on the campaign side. I hope it works. I hope that it sends the email, everything fine, no problem there. That would be great. It will be totally worth it, the price that I'm paying, $149. I don't really care about all the other backlink stuff, because that to me is, I am guessing that it's going to be useless for a while. It could be years that when I say like this, they make sense for me. But this stuff is I can use today. I can get backlinks. Even if I get 10 backlinks, that pays for the tool itself. So I think it's great that, there is a backlink outreach tool on lifetime deal that we can buy. Again, do your research. This is my research. And backlinks, campaign outreach, buy, domain, do not buy. This is something I would not recommend for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is probably one of my first videos that are done on YouTube, second video actually. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate it. If you're watching this on Facebook, please like the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate your help. And I'm also going to leave my affiliate link. I think it gives me 30% commissions back or 25% back. If you're generous enough to buy it, great. If not, not a problem. No hard feelings. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. Take care.